Herby.
My good friend, Braun, how are you?
This is going to be interesting. Did you see the Celtics game
I did not.
last night?
I missed it.
Good game against the Memphis Grizzlies.
Did we win?
No, I watched at home in my underwear. Memphis Grizzlies, Marcus Smart coming back to play the Celtics for the first time as a Grizzly.
Okay.
Very emotional time. It was a very warm, loving embrace to Marcus Smart. Probably one of the most mediocre Celtics of all time, but everybody seems to love him.
Oh, don't say that.
You know he's fourth all-time Celtic in three-point field goals made.
I did not know that.
The most mediocre.
Shouts to our producer Adam with the. So what was that?
Fourth
all-time
Celtic.
on Celtics most made three-pointers.
Oh, Jesus!
I did not know that till last night.
But he played a lot, right? I don't know.
I don't know
why am I hating? I'm just hating for no reason.
No, he's a good.
I'm like, those numbers are skewed.
No, he contributed well to the team. He was a good dude. I was sad to see him go.
I was not. I knew it had to happen for them to win.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Anyway, the last night's game, yes, we lost. It was a second game after back-to-back. They were fucking exhausted. But Ja Morant did a backwards dunk in Porzingis' face and was probably like top 5 dunks I've ever seen in my entire life.
Really?
It was like the smoothest. Bro, he came off the dribble. Porzingis is under the basket. He brings it up and then pumps it. So Porzingis swipes and then he dunks it backwards.
I got to see this.
It was insane.
Highlight worthy, okay.
It was like, yes. But it was like smooth too. It wasn't even like, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like, brah. It was like,
how tall is Ja Morant?
He's like 4'2". No, he's like what, 6'1"?
No, I think he's a little tall. I think he's 6'3",
Like
6'4".
6'3", 6'4", okay.
He looks small out there, but man,
Friends ever watching this? Don't say anything about that.
It's wild how eager young people are to like flash guns on cameras. It's like insane. Like, would you ever think you would live in a time where everybody was like, yo, you got a camera? Yo, check me out with this gun.
Yeah. Twilight Zone.
It's crazy.
Twilight Zone.
Like, when has that ever been smart?
I don't know, because, they can trace a phone back to where you are, so they just really wait to when you do a crime and then...
I love how I say that, but like, I'll be honest. If I was 20 and I was an NBA star, I would probably be doing the same exact thing.
That's the other thing, too.
I'd be like,
understand.
yeah, I got crazy guns.
Like, you're making millions of dollars. Why do you
It's not
think you're
smart.
a gangster?
But you have to have somebody in your corner when you're that famous, when you're young, to like control you.
Says no.
Yeah.
Like, too many yes men around some of
Dude,
these
Jason
guys.
Tatum is basically controlled by his mother still.
I wouldn't say controlled.
Yes. She like manages his life.
Hey, maybe. And
No,
look
that's
he's
not
doing well.
I'm not.
He's doing well with it.
Dude, I'm saying that's a good
from what it
thing.
was like, he hasn't spent a dime of his earnings or something like that.
Dude, he's like chilling. He's like a giant child, kind of, right?
And what, 24, 25?
Yeah.
No, he has to be older.
I think like him and his kid just probably have like shit in common, right?
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm serious.
They
Like,
play video games together?
well, I mean, Jason Tatum has done nothing in his life except play basketball, literally since he was probably 10 years old, right?
Yep.
So he's played a game his whole life,
Yep.
and his kid has just played games his whole life. So,
But we don't know what he did in school. What did he study in school?
Jason Tatum,
Yeah.
basketball. He went to Duke for 1 year and literally played basketball the entire time.
He was out there 1 year?
Yeah, what do you think? You think
Herbie? I thought he did 4 years.
Herbie, do you think college students like go like 4 years of college basketball?
A lot of them do.
No, none of them do.
No.
Right?
No, a lot.
they used to.
Dude, it's like these kids are one and done. The ones who were like,
Really?
great. Dude, why would you pass up and risk getting injured playing
No, I
three
know
more
that
years?
it's usually that, but I feel like a lot of dudes actually it's by the second, third year they really get recognized.
Do I think you get
are.
way better basketball if you do that? Probably, yeah.
Yeah, but he was in a good program anyway, so
The Duke.
yeah.
But like he literally was just that, going to that Duke for 1 year is basically like showing the entire NBA. All right,
I'm ready to play at the big top. But
here is
he was probably doing very well in high school, killing records and shit like that. So I would stay my 4 years if I'm getting NIL,
I mean, all these kids should at least be able to get sponsorships and get some goddamn.
Here's the new thing about this NIL thing. I'm just figuring it out now. Billionaires are looking to buy college and NCAA programs. So they're buying the percentage of their business.
Yeah, I mean, it's a business.
But who knew this is where we're going to be, right? Like,
we all do.
A college is owned by someone, a college
Amazon?
team. Yeah. Like Jeff Bezos could potentially
that's what-
own a team. That's fucking nuts, man.
And then and the college is the second part of it.
I'm just happy these players are finally getting paid.
Yeah. Well, at least, I mean, some of them are losing money over it. You know what I mean? Like, we get a free jersey and then, like, fucking lose your, scholarship. It's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you get, like, a dinner or someone takes you out and they're like, NCAA's like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
It's like, you fucking dorks. Like, fuck the NCAA.
So that's why they had to figure this NIL thing out. It had to come because it was either you're going to keep doing it under the table and hopefully you don't get caught.
Dude, Michigan they took the Fab Five fucking banners out of the building.
I think this should be called for, let's talk about reinstatement.
All of those should be reinstated.
Absolutely, 100%. What those guys did for the program and for basketball and for Nike.
Dude, for Nike, are you
Yeah,
fucking...
like
what they-
every one of them right now.
Yes.
Yeah, what they did for black socks?
Yeah, 100%.
Literally
Socks.
alone? The black sock, the black on black, the murdered out bottoms, like
those golden maize bags.
Fucking
What
amazing.
they did alone for Nike, the revenue Nike generated off that.
Oh, yeah. And everybody actually, I remember there was a time I didn't know why everyone wore Michigan jerseys, and then a friend told me it was because I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh, for sure.
And I jumped on board too, and I got myself a Michigan jersey.
I did do the Fab Five, but they were so cool, and they listened to hip hop too. Because like in the '80s and shit, not every basketball player listened to hip hop. Like it was
I would
like
say in the '80s, yeah, I wouldn't see that.
no, it wasn't.
Not in the '80s. I
Fab,
wouldn't say
the
that.
early '90s is the first
90s
time
really changed it because
when they were
these kids were coming from the hood.
No, but what I'm saying is like that they were an hip hop generation. They grew up listening to hip hop.
Yes.
Right. Michael Jordan grew up listening to like R&B and shit.
Yes, and then kind of like tiptoed in hip hop.
Yeah.
But then really stayed in.
He was like listening to Ryan
I feel like
Adams.
he's more like a jazz Ryan Adams. I feel like Michael Jordan is more of like a jazz guy, not R&B.
Damn, how fucking old you think he is, Herby? God, jazz.
No, that just as far as music genre, I don't think he's like an R&B like jazz.
Oh, for jazz? I don't know. You think Michael Jordan is just like
like Playboy jazz?
I don't know. Some of the outfits Mike wears, I can't tell what Mike likes to listen to.
I don't.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
These days, yes, for sure, right? But when he was playing, coming out suited up, like he definitely looked like a jazz man to
Michael
me.
Jordan was the king of no taper. Like his pants and everything were like he'd wear like cowboy boots, but like with like no tapered like pants, like no taper, like straight,
Him and
straight
Duncan.
down.
Him and Duncan.
Oh yeah, I mean Duncan is like next level fucking
But you
just crazy.
But all those dudes, their first, I mean, Jordan probably just stayed the whole time dressing corny, which is fucking weird.
Yeah.
But all those dudes, their first couple of years, you could see that, and then they get some money and they start dressing up, and then all of a sudden they get fashion icons and stuff like that. But Jordan is like, and Tim Duncan is like one of the only two people that stayed fucking consistently dressing and still dressing.
Well,
What the
now
fuck?
it's different. You can't judge back then because they were just. It wasn't like a fucking runway like it is now, like the fucking style runway. Back then it was just what you caught them wearing. Like, but now it's like everyone feels pressure to wear shit now.
Sure do.
Because they film them,
said something great.
going into
They
play.
feel pressured because they don't have to. I can say fuck it.
No.
Because me, I would fucking come in my sweats every fucking day. I'm like,
But even the ones
Here to work.
even the ones who wear nothing, they're gonna be like, well, I'm just gonna wear nothing. Fuck that. You know what I mean? That's their little rebellion. This is like even having to take in some part of it is corny. You know what I mean? Dude, everything is corny. Like they try to like.
because you're old, bro.
No, but dude, I'm not. It's just like everything has to be monetized, and that is fucking corny. Like they gotta like somehow we need more content. Everything has to be. As I'm like making a fucking podcast right now, you know. I never said I wasn't part of the problem. Okay, I never said that. But you know what I'm saying.
I'll be honest though, there's something to be said about, I think, and I'll show my age here as well. Like, athletes used to wear suits a lot and
I like the suits.
I did like the
I like the
suit
suits.
time,
The
but
giant,
I do like
giant suits.
No.
That's when it all
It
started
fit-
to crumble.
Dude, though like even when LeBron was a rookie, they were wearing those bad
like
giant
it,
suits.
But
Yeah,
those guys had,
nuts.
they had no
Yeah.
other choice. They didn't know where to get a good tailor that could give them a bit. It's like, this is what we do. This is where
but
we
granted, like it takes somebody that's very creative to take a man who's like 6'9", you know what I mean, and put like get the looking good in a suit. Like you kind of have to like wear a giant suit.
No.
Like what is Porzingis? You can't put Porzingis in like fucking Prada, dude. He's gonna look insane.
Yes, you can.
Are you? He's
You design it
7'4".
proportionally
That's
to
what I'm
his
saying.
body.
That's what I'm saying though. Like
It doesn't
to
have
get
to be
a
big suit.
custom Prada suit is probably gonna cost you like fucking $30,000.
Nah, okay.
For Prada to make Porzingis
yes.
a fucking
yes.
a
For
Prada
Porzingis,
dress.
30. I'm thinking, yeah.
make
Because
a-
only I've seen those numbers before. They're not always up there, but for Porzingis, it would.
I'm
be
guessing
up there.
$30K
15
for the
is usually the base.
for the Prada to get out of bed to make for the Porzingis. She's like Eastern European trash. No.
He's not. He's probably just goes home to his wife and just chills.
He's like, it's okay, fuck it.
He probably doesn't even care about suits. I see more Porzingis as the sweats guy. Like,
I think he wears like sweats.
yeah, I see him. He doesn't care about like
He's fucking
NBA
shiny.
fits.
Nah, it's
yeah. I mean, it's some of it is nice to look at. It's nice, but I think it's a trap that they've fallen into.
That's what I'm saying. It is a trap.
And we all fall into our traps. I have my vices. We all do.
Dude, we're all living in a trap, Herby. It's all a trap.
Just trying to get out of it. Trying to get out of it, man. I'm trying to get out of it.
So, I obviously was super late talking about any of this stuff. Did you listen to the entire Kendrick Lamar album?
I have not. And I'll
Yeah, you listen to
You're-
fucking
you're-
any of
you're-
it?
You're gonna hate this. You're gonna hate me if I thought even more on it, right? So I do I've told you this before. I do shit on my time. I'm not doing shit with everyone else. I don't want to be on fucking track.
Dude, it would have just took you like
I know.
45
Here.
minute.
I know. So,
You literally could just be like, okay.
I know. I've not listened to not only the album, I've not heard any of the rap beefs from before. Any of the songs from before. Like, not like us, I hear it because it's on the radio and it comes up, but I've not even heard it in its entirety. It's always like clips.
Sure.
Right?
You've heard
but
some of
I've
it.
not heard any of the songs prior to this album. So I don't know any of the songs from the beef.
Oh.
Like, I'm on my own time with this. Like, when it's done, then
It's Herby. It's fucking done.
It's not done. This kid is trying to sue. It's not done.
Well,
It's not done.
I wanted to talk about all the suing and stuff, but it's like tough, dude.
We can still
Well,
talk
I'm just
about
saying,
the suing.
it's tough to talk about things
No,
when you're
why
like
not?
I literally just found out
Not
who
'cause
Drake
I-
was yesterday.
Not because I'm not listening to the music don't mean I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, it helps to fucking understand a little bit.
I'll show you what was. I know things, bro. I can pull it out the air.
Adam, did you listen to the entire Kendrick Lamar album?
I've listened to most of it. I'd say like 90%. I've got some top.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's good. You like it?
I-
You've digested the
I've
album?
digested it. It gets you actually have to really listen to it
Okay.
because some of the songs are like very intricate.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. I feel like sometimes I'll feel like a track is over.
Yeah,
TV off, I think, is one. I thought it was like
a lot of them. And one is like just sounds like a Jedi mind trick song.
Yeah, there's some great beats on it, that's for sure. And I mean, I like Kendrick.
It's cool.
Is it more directed at Drake or more? This is like an album I got.
No, there's no Drake. Pretty much. I mean, he said there's like a couple
this
things.
This is just an
but-
album he had tucked away in here, giving it to the
No,
people.
I think he made it, and he was because it's like he has all of like these up and coming LA rappers on all the songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's like an out. You know, he did the concert. We had everyone on stage, and he did Not Like
Yep,
Us
yep.
a million times.
Yep.
And then he did like probably like an album. Like, all right, now we're all gonna be in a song.
So then this album was definitely in the works from everything going
It's like
on.
his La Rock Familia.
He know what
La
he's doing.
Rock-
he
Rock-
he
Rock La
is
Familia?
a true
Rock La Familia?
artist to me. Yes. He
I
is a
agree
true
with that,
artist to
Herby.
me.
I agree.
No, he knows what
is.
the fuck he's doing.
And
He's cerebral.
in today's day and age, when
visceral.
Would you agree that? Would you agree that in today's day and age, like if you are like a real artist, that people have like a certain eye roll to you, like you think you're better than me?
Yeah, because people can't figure out how you're doing what you're doing. That's just the jealousy speaking.
No, but what I'm saying is like he is an artist and he alienates people. Like when people make the comparison of like more people like Drake, it's because Drake makes himself accessible to everybody. He has something for everybody. He's like, if you're a teeny bopper, I have a teeny bopper thing. Like I used to be a teeny bopper, like a Nickelodeon. I'm safe, but I'm also kind of rebellious, and now I'm going through my rebellious phase. And Kendrick Lamar is just a fucking rapper. Like he raps.
True rapper.
Drake wants to be the best rapper. So he wants to be the greatest rapper of all time at this point. Because he's like, Jay-Z's gone. Like Nas is doing like a tour lap. You know what I mean? So he's like, all right, well, Lil Wayne doesn't really make music. I'm the best rapper. And I don't think people are just like, no, you can't. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, exactly.
And Kendrick Lamar speaks for that feeling, I think.
Yes, and Kendrick Lamar will be like, oh, you think you are? Like, let me fucking whoop your ass a couple of times and show you that you're not. I like that. I mean, but again, for me, it's the art industry. I think from when I first started listening to Kendrick, I really started paying attention to how the albums are put together. I was like, wow, like there's a theme. It's cohesive.
He cares.
He cares about what the fuck he's doing and what the fuck he's saying to the people.
Now, that being said, Drake cares as well. Like Drake cares. He's very calculated, but he does, but it's just pop shit. It's just like he's just like, I want to make something that these people are gonna like. Like he's making things that people like instead of just like, you know, the Beastie Boys they were like, if you don't like us, fine, but this is us. You know what I mean? And when you're that type of artist where you're like, fuck you, if you don't like me, I'm just who I am, like people don't like that.
That's Kendrick.
Yeah, and so people have so Drake is always gonna outsell Kendrick Lamar. It's like silly to have that conversation of like that somehow makes you better, let you sell more, like have more streams.
No.
But so what I'm saying is he understands that your wealth is based on that, right? The streaming. So that's why he's suing, because like I feel like he really feels that this is like people, like the industry is ganging up on him.
So
I mean, why else?
From me looking into that part of the lawsuit with the whole payola thing, it's basically that he feels that they boosted Kendrick so that all his songs were played more than his. But you can only say that if you have proof. And why would you have proof is if they've done it for you. So that's kind of like the base.
And he also says the only reason why you have a streaming business is because of me, because I'm the most streamed. So how dare you let
Justin Bieber's not more streamed than he is?
Drake's has to be the most
streamed. The Weeknd, Justin Bieber. What's them girls? Selena Gomez.
Stop, Herby.
Taylor Swift.
Stop, Herby.
Come on.
Herby.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Drake is the most streamed artist on the planet.
No. I refuse to believe Drake is the most streamed.
Yes.
Pitbull.
Adam.
Mr. International Pitbull.
You're really trying to say Pitbull?
Pitbull is everywhere, dude.
Now?
Still, probably.
He's dead. For all you know, that motherfucker is deceased.
Mr. 305. Like, what?
We got a quick check for Spotify. The most streamed artist in 2024 is Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift?
No, I mean like in
Taylor Swift
all time.
The Weeknd all time. It's definitely not Drake, bro.
It is.
It's not Drake.
He's definitely up there.
Listen,
Drake.
Like, so
like,
for me, I love that you say that.
I love this. I want this.
I love that you say that, Adam. The wave of women. I remember those like when he was really hitting the markets and like doing this thing. I'm sitting somewhere and I'm looking at 4 white women in a fucking convertible, and Drake is playing. They're all singing to the top of their lungs, and it's like
white women probably do not listen to a lot of Kendrick Lamar, right?
Not a lot, but that's what Drake. That's the artistry. That's the people he's trying to fucking sell to.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Kendrick don't care who he sells to.
Doesn't Drake collect bras at his concert?
Yeah,
he collects bras. See,
right?
That's weirdo shit.
And like
that's
not
That's weirdo
weirdo
shit.
That's weirdo shit. I agree.
Weirdo shit.
No,
Now, Kendrick
wait,
wouldn't
you-
have that shit happen at his concert. Thank you.
It's not weirdo shit.
That's weirdo shit. Collect bras.
I'm pretty sure.
And then to know that.
I'm pretty sure Elvis Presley, to have an Elvis Presley.
Okay, like for
weirdo
instance,
shit.
like
All right,
for
fine.
instance, I'm sure like one of your friends collects some weird shit.
Is that
you
why
know.
he says the weirdos and not the good ones?
I think you're right.
Because there are good weirdos.
True.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
yes.
100%.
All right.
I love a good weirdo chick.
A good weirdo chick?
Yeah.
Or how about a weirdo guy? No?
I have a couple of friends that are weirdos.
He's like, yo, you get two. Herby's got two.
But I was just more talking about the chick part. Okay, so, but going to weirdos, like, you have a couple of your friends that have done some weirdo shit. They've never said the shit outside to other people. They've only mentioned it to you because they trusted you to know that, right? But like, imagine if you said it to someone else, they'd be like, wow, that's fucking very weird. It's like, no, that's not actually weird. That's my friend. Like, this is what he does. Drake is out here telling everyone he collects bras. Like, that should be your own thing you keep to yourself
Yeah.
and you and your best friend. The world shouldn't know that.
and you
Posting
should-
pictures of it on
And you,
Instagram.
and you-
Yeah.
and you shouldn't be kicking 40's door down doing it. That makes it a little bit weirder as well.
Very weird. Like, so you can tell me he has a wall of just bras, like,
I hope he
and then
does.
like name and date. I'm like, come on,
No,
no,
thanks. No,
very
thank you.
weird.
No, thank you.
I think that Drake has put so much out there to go back to and look at. Like, yes, I think he is a sexual deviant. He is. And he fucks everyone's girlfriend. Like that's it, right? That's like a known thing. He like fucks people's like ex-wives. He
I
fucks
think
people's
that's the whole
girlfriends.
thing with the whole music industry. It's always like, what is your obsession with my girl? Like, you can get every fucking girl you want. What is your obsession with my girl? Like
it's called being an asshole.
what?
It's-
Like, I don't want to
it's-
fuck your girl. Like,
But that's why
Get
that's why the industry ganged up on him. I think he's a fucking asshole.
oh,
I think he's one of those guys who he code switches and he like plays this. He knows how to play. He's an actor.
yeah,
he
that's
is.
fucked up, man. And then he deserves all the smoke he's getting.
I agree with her.
If you're just going
let him
around trying to
have it.
fuck dudes' girls, that's fucked up,
He's
man.
a culture vulture.
He rides trends.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And what he does good is he ends up being better at the trend than the
Yeah.
people who made it.
You know what trend he shouldn't have rode? The collaboration of the Nike trends.
Shoot
I
off.
think Nike should just be done with collaborations for a while and just start actually making new shoes.
Well, let's be honest. Sneaker culture is in the fucking toilet.
No, I think
yes.
there's some shoes like
No.
like-
I know,
like-
but it has to die, and it is dying. And
Oh, it has to die for it to revive.
and it has to. All the fucking people that are just trying to like sell sneakers and make money need to stop making money.
No. Maybe it doesn't have to die. Just certain brands need to die.
Wait,
Not the whole culture. Certain brands need to chill for a little bit. Let
Sure.
other people do some things, have some fun, while you think about what you need to be doing. And I think, one, we could start with Nike. Nike could chill out for a few years. Like, don't even put out any sneakers. Just let us ride with this one. Right now, who's doing it? Saucony, New Balance. New Balance has been killing the game.
is it Saucony?
Saucony. I think it's Saucony. Yep, you're right. Saucony. You're right.
Okay.
Sorry. I read that, and I remember from reading it when the Floor Lords did their collaboration with them.
Oh, actually, I have they redid those. The Floor Lords Sauconys.
Yeah. Somebody's...
No,
I know. I can't find my pair. I was given a pair. And
I have a pair.
They redid them?
Yeah, they redid
love
them.
that.
Ask Pookie. I think he like if you want to buy a pair, I think he's got like a shit ton at this. At
You
the
said
studio.
Pookie?
Pookie, yeah.
Oh, okay.
El Nino.
El Nino. Okay. Now, I'd love to get a pair. And didn't Czarface do one too?
They did.
Yes. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those actually sold very fast.
Really?
Yeah, they sold out.
Did they go for more money or just kind of stayed at?
No, it was a very small run. And
Okay.
it was not for money. It was more for cool
No, but you know,
promo.
people out here always trying to make a quick buck. I mean, I'm guilty of it myself. When the first Beyonce shit dropped off, I had some friends call me. I was like, "You want this?" I was like, "Yes."
Oh, the
please." I always
Adidas?
sold a ton of stuff for good money.
The Adidas stuff.
Yeah. The Ivy Park. The first drop, I made some money. The second one didn't
All right.
do so well. I gave up on that.
We've finally hit talking about Beyonce's clothing. So let's fucking
Move on.
I think that's called the bottoming out of fucking of a. Brian Thomas.
Yes.
Brian Thompson.
Dude, I've been calling him Ben Thomas. Brian
Thompson.
Brian Thompson, CEO of United
United
Healthcare.
one of the divisions or subsidies of the United Healthcare. Was so much new stuff have come.
Was viciously assassinated in broad daylight on the streets of Manhattan.
You know, I had to get with my tinfoil hat people.
Well, you say a lot has come out, but not really anything. So, all right. So
A lot has come out, bro.
all right. Let me just tell you what I know, and then
Okay.
and then you fill in what I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. So they found his backpack. Well, first of all, let's start with the shells. They said, fucking murder, death, kill.
No.
Know what they say?
Deny.
Depose,
And deny, depose.
deport.
No.
It was 3Ds.
Trumper.
I was like, I wonder.
No.
Defend?
No.
I depose.
Deny, depose.
Because it's a saying in the industry, in the healthcare industry.
Yeah. Jump on there real quick and find it. Yeah. But yes.
Okay.
They found those shells. So I also think that's weird too.
Dude, can I
Go
fucking-
on. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I had a tinfoil hat day with this.
Very horny about this. Is that you coming? That's fucking
No, that's not
It
how
is. Deny,
horrifying.
defend, depose.
Deny, defend,
Defend,
depose.
depose.
The
Okay.
term refers to insurers delaying payment on healthcare claims, denying claims, and defending their actions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So then they find that they have a photograph of him in a Starbucks of him smiling, right? And he's got the fucking. By the
Where
way,
he looks like a chick, not a guy.
that
Go on.
that green jacket he's wearing is a Levi's jacket, and they sold 700 of them on the fucking Macy's website in the last 2 days,
What does that tell you about America?
bro. So people were just like, "Fucking Halloween next
Like,
year, you fucking never know." You know
some
what I mean?
people out here call him a national hero.
Yeah. All right.
Go on.
All right. So then they find the backpack.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure the backpack probably fucking, whatever that backpack is probably sold out as well.
Peak.
I don't have the fact on that one.
Go on. Yeah.
Peak
yeah.
backpack.
Yeah, it's an expensive
$300 backpack.
$300 backpack.
Waterproof.
Not cheap.
Okay. Yeah.
And they found Monopoly money in it.
yeah.
Okay.
Something else too.
I
Tell
don't
you.
know. Huh?
Tommy Hilfiger jacket.
Tommy Hilfiger jacket.
Yeah. Like, why was that so specific?
I don't know. Do you think that okay. All right.
It's a lot. The Monopoly money. Like,
And-
ooh.
And that's it. That's all. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I
So
got. Take it away, Jack.
the bag. So from the people think there was a bag switcheroo that happened. Like they showed him a bag of real money, right? Because he's supposed to be an assassin because it's a whole silencer, right?
Yeah.
They should probably showed him the bag of real money, closed the bag, talked about the rest of the deal, and then switched out another bag somehow, right? He leaves off to go to his job. Now, as you can see, when the gun jams at the first time it goes. So it's not like an actual gun. It's like some vet like gun that they put animals down with. So he probably didn't really know how to maneuver this gun already. So he's probably thinking this is a regular gun and it's not. So that's why it jammed up, right? Now he goes, finishes mission, right? Gets to where he needs to, opens the bag, looks at it, fuck, it's Monopoly money. Fuck this, dumps the bag. But it's dumped in the way to be recovered. So it's like that's the other part. Where he came from. They believe he came from Atlanta because he got on a bus here. Like there's a lot of like shit going on with it.
Herby.
This is an assassination
Herby.
hit. I'm telling you. Dude.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm telling you. Wait, right? They believe he came from Atlanta.
No, not that.
What?
Are you saying? Are you saying that the gun was a tranquilizer gun?
Not a tranquilizer gun. Like one of them. They're like, are you
saying that
euthanizing
you
gun?
saying he didn't really shoot him?
No, he shot him, but he thought it was an actual like a 22 or a 45, like an actual gun that that's why it jammed up the first time. He's not used to that gun. However, the gun is supposed to go into the chamber. It's not how a normal gun does it. This is what the tinfoil hat people are saying. Like,
Or you?
No, I had to read up on it.
Okay.
I have my little blogs where I check
Okay.
on these things.
All
right. So he came from. They believe he came from Atlanta because he got on a bus, and then there's so many stops before he gets to where he is. He could have jumped from any place.
Pause for 1 second.
Sure.
I am very high right now.
Okay.
We are smoking Sugar Shack by Happy Valley. It is my favorite strand of Happy Valley, which is a growery grown in Massachusetts, Gloucester, and East Boston. Well, the growery's in Gloucester.
Brewery?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you would like to take a tour to the growery, you should contact us or DM. I have a hookup. Anyway,
I'd love to go on a tour.
I'm really high right now.
Let me catch up.
And I'm going to ask Adam, are you a little bit confused about what he's saying about the gun? And are you saying that, like, it wasn't his gun? Like, it
wasn't his gun.
Okay, so where did he get the gun then?
Whoever hired him for this job.
So you're saying that someone hired him and, like, was like,
Yes.
go pick up this case, all the things you need for the murderer here.
Yes.
Okay.
Not the tinfoil hat people.
Okay. And then, so so he didn't really shoot?
He shot, like the first shot jammed.
Yeah.
Because
his gun jammed.
Yeah.
He shot him in the back from behind, shot him in the back. They say the gun jammed. He was able to reload it pretty quickly, which shows that he's had
some training.
He's training or he's familiar. But I have read as well what Herby said. There are some people saying that it could have been a gun that they used to euthanize animals because of the silencer that was on it. Because if you're in a room and it doesn't startle other animals, I'm talking about like cattle, like big.
Yeah.
So the gun it's not like a
your typical
9mm with the silencer on it.
Yep.
I think the silencer comes on this gun. I don't know what
It's like a Saturday night special.
I mean, it could have been like maybe it came from upstate New York, a cattle farm. I don't know.
Zip
but
gun.
They are saying that because of the can that was on it, that it's made to euthanize animals. If you do
Weird.
Crazy. I can't wait to read more of this.
The stuff.
It's just like, the way you told it. It was very confusing. It was very confusing to me.
Well,
you were just leaving out that part of like what you were saying and that he like it was a pet. You would like
that's what I'm reading.
You were like
shit
it was like
fast.
it was like a pet gun, and I was like fucking what?
Pet gun and animal gun. A pet gun.
Pet gun. Animal guns no better, Herby.
No, pet sounds nicer. This is like, do you have a pet rabbit? Yes. Do you have an animal rabbit? No.
Hey, pass me my pet gun.
Hey, my pet's acting up. Grab me my pet gun. Cool.
Oh man.
Yeah, so that's fucking crazy. Also, it's I when it first happened, and I did see this on the news. They said it was a light-skinned man. Like that's like a white guy.
Yeah.
Like maybe Middle Eastern, but maybe.
Yeah, that was a weird thing as well too. But I think it's probably just the easiest way because all they had was the eyes.
Yeah.
So to go by, so they couldn't buy you that. But here's the other thing.
I'm just saying, I was looking for Albie Shore, and that is not Albie Shore.
So here's another thing. He went to a hostel somewhere.
Yeah.
Right. They have him like fucking from all the pictures.
They've tracked
him, right? His whereabouts. But when he went cold is when he jumped back on the bus to go wherever he went. But he sat somewhere, had food with this lady next to her, and with his mask on. And he only removed his mask to eat, kind of like.
Yeah. Well, he probably knew he was, being facially recognized.
So, someone is sitting next to you doing this. You don't think that's some weird shit?
Nope.
Oh,
dude. People do weird shit with the mask. I don't judge anyone's mask shit.
When we were in COVID doing that, I thought that was weird. If we are now,
yeah, but you're
that,
you're like a low key like a vax kind of a suspect vax mask guy a little bit. You got a suspect past with fucking all that shit. So you're a little bit more triggered when it comes to that shit than most people. Like me, I'm just like, you want to wear a mask and be crazy with it, dude? Fucking whatever makes you feel safe.
Yeah.
You're kind of like, you fucking piece of. You're a little hostile towards that behavior.
You're in the car by yourself with a mask on. I think it's weird.
I understand that, but it's fucking America. Like, let the fucking person, if they want to be a fucking schizomaniac and think there's fucking germs everywhere, like let them be.
No, that's fine.
But
I'm also entitled to my fucked up or rather okay opinion. Because my mom always is like, yeah, go ahead, call the cops. That other fear is like, go ahead, I dare you to call the cops. You're like, maybe this wouldn't be a good idea if I called the cops. And then you got your other friends who's like, your mom shouldn't be beating you. I'm like, really? I didn't know that. They're like, yeah, you can call the cops on her. Really? And then I'm like, Mom, you can't do that. I can call the cops. Go ahead, call the cops. And I'm like, wow, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't think I'm going to win out of this.
Did your white friends tell you to call the cops?
Yes.
Yeah. I missed that. That's what you said, right?
I didn't say that, but you already knew.
Yeah, of course.
The
They're
black
like,
kids are getting beat too.
they were like,
but I know some other white kids that got beat, but I went to a private school. These kids were not getting beat.
They were like, bro, that doesn't sound safe. You should probably call the police. Wow, your home life seems wildly violent. You should probably get the authorities involved.
No, and I mentioned these kids. I was like, yeah, I could see why you would say that. Yeah.
I can't remember if we were actually talking about video games, but did you know that the PS1 turned 30?
I do know this. I'm interested in.
Were you like a PS1 guy ever?
I had a PS1, yeah. I had a PS1. I wanted a PS2. I didn't get that. I ended up getting a PS. My brother got a PS3 and let me borrow it. And then I bought myself a PS4.
I remember like the PS2 hype was crazy. Like you weren't getting one.
Yeah. I think it's still the most sold units.
Yeah.
The
But the
PS2.
PS1 was pretty
Yeah,
fucking.
That's where you started everything.
What was your favorite PS1 game?
NBA Live 98.
Yeah?
Yes. Create a player. And then you couldn't have a Jordan player, but there was a Jordan-like player.
Jordan-esque?
Yeah, number 99. And you could shoot from anywhere. Like if you had a sweet spot, like once you got the mechanism right, you could shoot from anywhere.
His name was Michel Jordan.
No, it's player 99, I think.
Player 99. So stupid.
But you knew it was supposed to be Jordan because it's like they had all the other. Like, why was that? Why wasn't in any games?
He was probably like, yo, you got to pay me fucking way more than you're paying everyone else.
No, he had Michael Jordan and Larry Bird for Nintendo.
Well, that was Larry Bird versus Michael Jordan.
Bird versus Jordan.
Was that EA?
I don't think so.
No. That was Tecmo Bowl. Whoever did.
I think it was.
That was Tecmo Bowl?
Techno people, whatever the word.
It was old.
Yeah. But that was on Nintendo platform.
Yeah.
Once PlayStation hit, I guess they couldn't use his likeliness or something.
Yeah.
That was weird. I had never thought about that till now. Like, why did?
It's odd that like a game where they had like a bootleg Jordan on it would be your favorite like fucking PS1 game.
At the time, Chicago's been fucking killing it, and so it's like, yeah, this is
can't
my
use
team.
99.
Oh, I was fucking throwing them out there, dude. Anyway, yeah, that was my favorite game. Me and my homeboy that lived in Hyde Park, we would spend hours. I'm talking about till like my thumbs were sore playing this game. So yeah, played a lot of PlayStation 1. Did you have one?
Yes. And my favorite game was Solid Snake.
Solid Snake.
It was like remember Metal Gear?
Yes.
It was like the Metal Gear 2. It might have been Metal Gear 3 technically, whatever, but it was the dopest game I've ever. Dude, there was a point in the game where you're battling this guy that like could read your mind or something through like telepathy, and it tells you to put the joystick on the ground, and it's just like, now I will move with my mind, and it just starts vibrating, so it moves. And that
must have been trippy as fuck.
I'm just stoned, and it's like he's like, I will prove it to you. Put your controller on the ground, and I was like, freaking all right. He's like, and started moving. I was like, yeah, that's fucking insane. And it was just like one of those games where you had to like collect things and move, and you know what I mean. And it was just like it was so like I just remember like watching the sunrise like 4 nights in a row, like playing that shit.
Man, 4 nights in a row. Wow. Came to the States, then it was more PlayStation 1, then PlayStation 2, and I think I bought myself an Xbox. I thought that was a really cool system.
Which one was the Xbox One? It was black, right?
Yeah. The big box. I still have mine. I still have the first one that was out. I thought it was going to be a thing people speak about for years, so I was like, I'm not throwing this one away.
You still have your Xbox One?
Yeah. The first one, because there is an Xbox One that came out.
No, I know that. But I mean like the black,
yes.
the very first.
The very first one.
With Halo.
I didn't get the game Halo.
But
I got Splinter
But that
Cell.
was the marquee
That was the
game
first one
for the first Xbox. It was Halo.
Was it? Yeah, it was. It was.
Hell yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That shit was like I fucking can't stand that game. Can't stand
I
it.
never played it. I never got into it. My
Played
friend,
it a few
my
times.
good friend,
Shit was whack.
Yeah, my good friend got into it. He was a big Halo fan. I've watched the show. The
People
show's pretty
love
cool.
people love Halo.
Yeah, the show's pretty cool. No, it has a huge following. That's why they made a fucking show out of it. You know? Yeah.
When you talk about like
I
Y2,
played Splinter Cell.
when you talk about Y2K shit, they're like fucking. What do you
My
know
Halo.
about this shit?
Like I feel like Halo was
Fucking
like
Halo, dude.
it was like after Doom. It was like Halo. I don't know if you remember Doom.
Yeah, Doom was like when you're killing the Nazis and shit, right?
It was a level with Nazis.
Did you forget
Yes.
that the whole purpose of Doom was to kill
okay.
Nazis? You're like, oh yeah, they
I mean,
were
there was
Nazis.
a level. No, it was a level. I forgot about that because it was a computer game. I didn't play a lot of computer games a lot. But
Dude, you didn't notice that everyone had like a fucking swastika on them when you were like shooting them?
It just hit me like
Jesus Christ.
It was 30 years ago. Go on.
Yeah, Doom was
30
wild.
years.
Yeah.
I was 14.
30 years. Yeah, that was the thing. I caught it and I was like, fucking 30 years, man. I just fucking remember that shit.
That's tough. That's tough to hear.
Yeah.
Crazy, right?
14 as well.
It's okay though.
Here we are.
Yeah, now we're just,
Live.
Yeah, we're just
Made it.
We made it. Dude, we made it.
We made it.
Like when I was playing PlayStation, I never was like, yo, 30 years from now, I'm gonna be alive.
I don't think that's what you're into.
No. So, how do you feel about the Sugar Shack by Happy Valley, Herby?
It's pretty sweet, pretty tasty.
No, fuck that. I mean, you like.
I'm getting to.
Sorry, you're right.
Just
I'm being
flavors
a
about
bully.
it.
I am.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, pretty tasty. I'm not sure why you've been coughing, but it doesn't have like a throat hit for me.
Nice.
Usually, I find other ones to hit the throat a little hard.
Fucking fucked.
Guy in this pause business. You only say pause if you're thinking gay thoughts.
I don't know. That made me think gay thoughts. All right.
But otherwise,
Continue with your throat.
Otherwise, I've been pretty chill, relaxed, energetic.
Nice.
I feel flowy, creative. I don't feel sleepy.
No, well, this is the opposite of sleep. This is supposed to get you like,
happy weed.
well, just like fucking vacuum. I want to vacuum.
I don't want to vacuum. I don't want to clean when I smoke.
I love cleaning when I'm high. I feel like I can get things because I'm thinking about other shit. So I want my body to be engaged in a task because I
I
can.
feel like that would take the
I could
longest
detach.
cleaning session ever if I was to smoke.
Because I could detach. Like I'm thinking about crazy shit, and my body is like organizing my sweaters.
You know what we could talk about? I don't know if you've seen this. There's this rapper. He sits in these rap. He's like fucking like 500 pounds.
Oh, Danny Blunts. What is it?
Yeah, I think so. That's
No.
his name.
Is it Danny Blunts or Bryant Blunts?
Dave Blunt.
Dave Blunts.
Dave Blunts. Dave Blunts.
Brian,
Yeah, he's
Brian Blunt. That's
Brian-
a cool name.
Is it Brian Thompson Blunts?
Ben Blunt.
Fucking Jesus.
Brian Blunt. Yeah. Have you seen this kid?
So wait, what is it?
Dave Blunt.
Dave Blunts. Yes,
Yes.
he's like fucking 500 pounds.
Like,
Yeah.
come on. Who co-signed this?
Well, I mean, he was on that Rap Radar, not Rap Radar. What's the thing the where they all freestyle and it's got the lights?
Green light.
Yeah.
Rap Radar.
I don't think it's Rap Radar.
It's not Boiler Room.
No, I don't know.
It's Rap Radar.
Is it Rap Radar?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I think that he got popular being on that thing.
Was he sitting or standing?
I think he has to sit, right? I don't think he can like stand for long periods of time. I mean, he weighs 500 pounds.
Like, what the fuck? Like, go lose some weight first before.
Yeah.
You know what?
He He performed at the Juice World Fest concert.
Sitting down.
I don't even know if that's the actual name of it. The Juice
Yeah,
World,
yeah. I
Juice
think
World
that was
Fest.
right, yeah.
And he had like an oxygen tank
An oxygen tank.
on stage, and then he did his thing, and then he like said fuck Snoop Dogg. I guess Snoop Dogg has been fat shaming him like the same way we're doing right now.
I'm fat shaming him. I'm not fat shaming him. I'm just thinking.
I mean,
like,
we are.
come on,
We are.
dude.
We're basically being like,
Get your
dude,
health in
you're gonna
order.
die.
Get
Like,
your, yes.
yeah.
Get you like you seen the people. What's that show?
Fat people.
No, it's not called Fat People. It's not Jorge Kyoga. It's on NBC where they be like fucking they can't move.
Oh, The Biggest Loser.
There's that one, but
Oh,
when
just
they have
another one?
to cut out the fucking doors.
It's the one where they have to like extract them from the home.
Yeah.
Right? They have to like, open up walls and shit.
Yeah.
That show is dark, dude.
Yeah, man.
He's
That's
almost
creepy.
there.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, he is almost there. But like that just supposed to show you how
needs
heavy
help.
those people are.
He
Like,
needs help. Somebody co-sign him like, oh, this is fine. Go out there. No, don't go out there.
I think the internet just saw a big fat and they were like, this is like this.
I would give him Ozempic if I was his friend.
I mean, that might kill the guy. I don't know.
Ozempic is doing wonders for some people.
Yeah, but like 500 pounds, like where's that gonna go?
Beats me.
where's that-
I didn't develop the drug. I don't know. I don't know how that shit works.
Herbie,
I don't know where the fat goes when they do it.
Herbie, where's that skin going? Is the skin evaporating too?
No, the people with money cut the skin and dump that. The people without money lets it hang and then they figure some shit
So they
out
look like the
afterwards.
fucking guy at the end of
Yeah.
RoboCop when he gets the fucking toxic waste on him and he's like,
That's the people that don't have the money for the surgery.
dude, like that's not great options,
It's
Herbie.
not, but
Dude,
do
Ozempic
what
is
you
not.
gotta do.
I'm telling you right now. People like say the fucking vax is causing fucking people to get autistic. That Ozempic shit is gonna make people die. Like
Probably will.
that
I'm
shit is
sure.
not. There is no magic pill that just makes you fucking lose like 100 pounds.
Not a pill. I think it's a fucking
It's an injection,
shot.
right?
Yeah. And then you got to constantly go. But I've seen some miracle shit. Like I knew this girl, she's fucking
Yeah.
like 300-ish. Next time I saw her, it took 2 years, like out of the industry.
Definitely
Like
gotta
no
edit-
one knew what happened.
Definitely have to edit this out. Just like fat shaming people you actually know is a little fucking over the top, Herbie.
The fat shamer.
Jesus Christ.
If you spoke with her, she'd be the first one to tell you.
That's fine.
She took Ozempic. She's
All right.
proud of this. This is her story.
Is she on the commercial? I mean, I don't.
She could be.
Yeah.
She could be.
You should probably shoot that commercial.
We could
Anyway,
and get paid from it.
remember how like back in the day you could just be crazy and like run shit? You know what I mean? Like they don't let that shit happen anymore. Like back then you could just be like a fucking crazy person that just like snapped at the drop of a hat and like just fucking punched someone and like you could still run your company.
Yeah, it's
They let
straight
him
criminals. It was
Yeah,
just
like
crime
in,
activity.
in like
and
the
it-
in
you
like
get
the
away with
90s,
it.
you just like you know,
Crime
It was.
activity.
you know what I mean? Like you beat up one of your employees, like, and you could still like own your like run your business.
That's exactly what's
And he's like a throwback. He's like one of
Or-
those dudes.
Or a fake business.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah, or that.
It always gets deeper.
no pause for that.
Oh yeah, pause. I mean, I thought the pause was
Oh,
implied.
implied. No. You gotta say pause or don't say it. Pause, people. Pause. It gets deeper.
So shouts to the spot next to my house is a smoke shop. I think it's called fucking Neighborhood Smoke Shop.
No.
It's called Neighborhood. It's called Shout That Smoke Shop. No, it's called like it's like one of the
South End
chains.
Smoke Shop.
Is it called South End Smoke Shop? No, you're fucking full of shit. You serious?
I am.
Yeah, you're full of shit. Or?
No, I'm
you're
serious.
Not. Oh, okay.
Yeah. South End Smoke Shop.
South End, the South End Smoke Shop. Anyway, I wanted to start to do a little bit more dabbing or smoking rosin, but I do not appreciate having to like get a torch and light thing. Like it turns very crack-ish. It's like you're smoking crack. So I was like, can I give me something for a substitute? And this is the Puffco
Peak
Pro.
Peak Pro.
Yeah, you can hook it up to Bluetooth. Like why you would want to do that, I really don't fucking understand. It's like
To control the temperature.
yeah, what kind of sick mania? It's like you can set your different settings. You know, like, you can,
Probably
like,
change the lights.
yeah, they do it like you can like set your own lights to your preferred maximum like fucking dude.
Keep going with that accent.
I know. I lost
Maximum
it.
preferred.
Your perfect puff. Save your settings through Bluetooth for your perfect puff.
Perfect savory puff.
So you pick a. I think I turned it off.
Do you know how to work this thing?
I don't, obviously. It turns it on. I mean, let's be honest. It is a little phallic. Am I wrong? It looks like a futuristic, like this is what like pleasure would be in the future.
Okay.
It's got the top thing.
For your robot. No. Yeah. For your robot or.
So you pick your temperature.
Okay.
This is low. This is some pussy shit.
Okay.
This is like, all right, we getting there. This is like, oh, okay. And this is, oh, you crazy.
Red is always.
No, white. For this one, it's white is the like white hot, like white heat.
Oh, wait.
I'm not
so
trying to
go back to.
I'm not trying to get racial with you. I'm going with the white heat, like you know the heat wear white. That's like white heat. All right.
Good. So start again. Low.
Oh, come on, man.
I want to see this because I'm like, how is fucking white high?
No, it goes fucking blue.
Blue is low.
Green. Red. And then white hot.
That's it. Okay. If you say so, it is. It is.
I'm tired.
It's your thing.
It's not my thing. It's their thing. It's like they made it. I didn't
bought
do this.
it belongs to you. It's your thing.
Jesus Christ. Do you want to try this thing or no?
You try it first.
Okay.
I want to.
So now that you picked your
I want to see you
temperature,
put the phallic piece in your mouth.
I'm now. Pause.
Ah.
All right. Now you do a double. Boom, and now it's heating.
Okay.
And it's gonna vibrate again when it's all horned up.
All horned up. Now, do you know what temperature? Do you have the app? And
no. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Why wouldn't you do that?
Because that's weird.
That's the whole experience.
Fucking, I don't know, dude. I'm not into that shit, dude.
So you're just gonna use?
I'll just go with white.
White is right.
Here we go.
How do you know when it's ready to
because it vibrates.
Oh, okay. Big lungs. Okay. Oh.
God damn, that shit is like.
I'm gonna hold off a second.
Fucking Jesus Christ. It's like the guy makes the guy do like the big shot, and you're like, I'm gonna sit back.
I make you do big shots.
Anyway.
Like, what?
Pause.
Fuck you. Yeah. Fuck.
Wow.
Anyway, Herbie, I don't know if you've noticed. Holy shit, that shit is spicy as shit.
So she said, get it together. There you go. Get it out.
I'm losing my consciousness a tiny bit, I'll be honest. All right. There's no water to be found. I don't know if you've noticed this, but there has been a uptake in nightlife bars and lounges that are vinyl bars.
Yes.
In the Boston area.
Yes. We love a good new trend, don't we?
Yes. And it's like, it's now that there's enough of them where I'm like, all right, some of them must be successful.
Yeah.
Because there's like legit 6, right? There's
6?
Yeah.
I know of only 2.
Well, you have yours, Spy Bar.
Mine.
With the one you were like horny about it.
Why gotta be horny about something?
You were like, hey, I'll fucking know the guy at Spy Bar. We can fucking,
they treated me nice. They made a nice drink. And a friend of mine DJ'd. 2 friends of mine DJ'd.
You are a cheap date, Herbie. Holy shit. You're like, they had a bathroom. It's fucking great.
Nice decor. Chill. Go on.
Now, it's in the South End.
So Spy Bar.
Now, old. Do you remember Tremont 647?
Yes.
Yep.
So what do we got? We have Spy Bar, Herbie's favorite place in the planet. Temple is it on Temple Street?
Yes.
Owned by the same people who do Wig Shop?
No. This is Jamie Bissonette, old partners of the like Little Donkey.
I think they do Wig Shop too.
I don't think so.
No?
He has another restaurant next to it,
Sumac.
Somek. Yeah. I think that's his wife's like middle name or something like that. Like really cool, really nice people.
I don't know why I keep saying wig shop in a row.
Wig
I
shop
feel
is
like-
further down the street, but
No, I know,
they're not
but
the
like-
same people. I don't think
No?
they're the same people. No,
I like the wig shop.
you been?
Yeah, it's
I
dope.
haven't been yet. I gotta check it out. Do you have to? Are you given a wig like while you're drinking and chilling, or do you have to?
No, it's actually, if you remember like the 80s downtown crossing 92, it was the wig shop. So they keep up the front,
Yep.
same as it was with the wigs in the front.
Yep.
And you just go in there and it's like a trendy New York bar.
Okay. Would you say or think that nightlife is heading towards I wouldn't say an end, but I don't know.
Jesus, we went nuclear on the first, the go around. It's over.
No, not over. I think it's changing.
Well, I think in Boston, there's probably an age range that feels a little left out of their options for nightlife.
Yes, I agree.
Because like you don't want to like club to EDM. You don't want to like do ecstasy, but you have money. Where do you go out? And there's really not that many Boston options. And I feel like that the college vibe is like kind of like seeping into everything a little bit.
Have you been to would you
So that's why I think that maybe because like there is
listening
if
bars
there's
are
this
coming
many
out.
listening bars, it has to be kind of like
it's not that this many. It's like 6 to
we literally named 11.
6 to
What did we named 4?
I think we were coming up on
3.
4.
But 3 in Boston is pretty crazy. If there's
Yeah.
3 in Boston, they don't really do anything kind of like different in Boston, really.
So, but I think it's also from the people that are putting them out. They're successful at putting out other restaurants, so people would just come and support their restaurants anyways.
I love how you're being very negative with the concept.
How is that negative?
So do you understand the actual with the technical aspect of having like it has to have a vintage sound system, like everything about it has to be like there could be no, I forget what the rule is, like there could be no technology involved with the system that's like after like 1990 or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know if that's like
That's gonna separate the DJs from how you used to say the button pushers.
Here's the thing: is technically these bars aren't really meant for DJs. They're just meant for people who are working, like just play records, like play albums, like, and you have a collection there. And people pick things from the collection that's curated by like.
No, that's Tempo Records. I've heard that at Tempo Records.
No, but
I feel like the other ones you can come in and play your own vinyl, like as a DJ.
What I'm trying to say is what it's supposed to be is that it's not supposed to be like DJs playing vinyl.
Oh,
technically,
okay.
Just
so it's supposed to be.
It's like a Japanese tradition of a bar that has a vinyl collection, but usually by the owner.
Yeah.
And his collection gets played in the bar.
Who gets to play it?
Staff.
Sometimes
there's like a famous one in Japan that me and actually Everready went to.
Yeah.
Where he just plays shit. And it's called like, I forget like the Japanese like translation of it. It's like funky soul wow, or like it's like something like that, like funk soul hip hop or something like that.
Okay.
And it's like it's hard to find. Like it's in like a kind of like a strip mall. You got to go upstairs and you sit there and it's literally like a room the size of this. And it's this old dude and all the walls are his vinyl collection. And he saw me and Craig go in. And he was like, all right, these white boys I know what they want to hear. And he played from beginning to end every original sample from Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z.
Wow.
Like literally started he was like, all right, fucking. I know.
But now he's not playing the whole album out. He's just playing different records every now and then, right? Because the whole idea is to play the whole album.
He was playing record for record.
Okay.
You know, if it gets busy, obviously you got to just put an album on or something like that.
Yeah.
But like his thing was like really involved.
Okay.
He was like, and he had these 2 like really vintage fucking turntables, and he was just like fucking boom, boom, boom. And I was like just getting whacked off of, I think it was doing gin and tonics.
Gin and tonics have done it to me before.
Like
That's
wild.
nice with gin and tonics.
Like me, Craig in there, just like in this old dude, maybe like 5 or 6 other people just whacking down gin and tonics.
Now, do you think this is a Japanese concept coming into town?
But
or...
they don't know what to do with it. No one, they don't really know what they're doing in any of these places.
Why would you say that?
Because, well, maybe the spine board does a little bit more, but like, because you need like a curator, you need like a hired person who like takes care of like in like the what's the joint in Miami that Rich Medina runs?
High Fidelity? No, not High Fidelity.
It is Dante's Hi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
Like he's there to make sure everything is authentic and dope and runs it, and you know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, you really, if that's going to be your thing, you need to hire somebody to run it.
Okay.
Not someone who's a manager who just doesn't have. I'm not trying to hate or diss. I'm just saying like.
But I feel like a lot of these people may not even know but
nobody
DJs
wants to,
that played vinyl from before. Like a lot of DJs, I think just for me, like I know the DJs that play vinyl, and then afterwards, the majority of the DJs I know now, they're not from vinyl days that I know.
No. And there are young kids that are trying to learn vinyl, but it's just like they're just not, they just don't have enough selection to properly do anything. So the nights end up being a little random, you know what I mean? Because they're just kind of like playing what you got. And I know that because when I first started collecting records, I was the same way. I was like trying to do a party, but
I didn't have enough to
I didn't have, you know, I couldn't be like, any record I could possibly think of, I have, you know what I mean? And then I started hanging out with George, and George literally has every fucking record. He had like every record. I remember like I used to do parties and like I'd go to George's house, take a fucking cab ride to fucking Peabody, and he'd have one of those the mail carts.
Yep.
He'd be like, all right, you're gonna need this, you'll need this, you need that, you need that, you need that.
Set you up for a party.
And then bring it back.
Shouts to George.
And he's like, no, bring it back. All right, cool. Dude, play the party. Everything's all good. Dude, I was lucky early because George, I learned how to DJ from George. Like he was like DJ. I'd go to see him in Axis when I was like 17. And dude, in the hip hop room,
Lansdowne Street.
in the hip hop room in Axis, he was playing like Wu-Tang, and the place was going fucking bananas. You know what I mean? Like it was just.
I'm sure I definitely heard.
It was just with like the Benjamins era, like just kind of hit.
Yeah.
It was that era.
I definitely heard him play then because I was at Axis for sure during those times.
Dude. I used to go to Hibernia, watch fucking play at Hibernia.
Wow. I mean, we're talking about Faneuil Hall the other day. There's another place, I don't know if you remember, Vertigo?
Oh, yeah. I used to DJ Vertigo. The downstairs, the basement part, yeah.
Now, the cool spot up is
you know who stole my, shouts to Static Selector. Static Selector actually stole my, I had like this hip-hop night with this promoter. Go. And like, I was kind of killing it. I'm sorry, I was like killing it. But like, they had Static one time, and then like they were like super horny about Static, and I knew I was like, I'm kind of fucked because Static was like, I think Static had a good time or whatever. He was
coming up as it.
Nah, he was like, he was like bigger. He's always been like a
already
bigger. Like, dude, he's fucking. That dude's like the hustler of all hustlers, dude. Like
Static works hard.
I'd fucking met Static. He was like, honestly, I think he was like 14 or something.
Oh damn!
Like in the clubs.
Oh damn! Okay. Now I met him through Brandon.
With a fucking he'd have like a headband with a fucking Philly blunt fucking in it, fucking running around clubs and shit. I was like, who the fuck is this kid?
Amazing. Man,
he's the best. But yeah, I remember Vertigo.
Yeah. Now I want to check out Apex Noir, which is pretty much like next door. But they have also like a little lounge on the rooftop.
That area is fucking toast. No one's going in that area.
No.
It's like murder. Like you get murdered. It's like the most desolate, fucking scary area.
It's coming back. Other than that little bar that's at the end, what's it called?
Dude, no one goes to offices.
Like Black Rose, Black Irish Rose, something like that. It's at the corner.
Dude, all of those. The purple fucking rose, Shamrock, fucking it's all the same bar, dude. Like, what's that one? Yeah, they're all the same. Yeah, sure. I've been there.
Like, that one I can see, but Apex Noir is doing something different because it's like dispensary downstairs.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know we was in that mode.
No, they're doing something different.
No, I know you. I didn't know you were trying to like plug something. I fucked it up.
Plugging anything.
I know you're fucking horny about that place. I've been there. It's dope. They got a rooftop fucking bar club thing.
What is this your new thing? You're horny about something?
What's saying horny?
Yeah, you're saying it a lot.
I do, but it's not my fault. It's actually Vinny from Jedi Mind Trick says it all the time.
Okay.
And that last tour we were on, dude, I use it in public. It gets a good reaction. People find it very amusing. Dude, I use it all the time.
I noticed
And
that.
because no, what it is? Because it's just offensive enough to be cute, but not. I'm not saying anything really gross, like horny, like.
Yeah, it's like, why are you so horny about that? I was like,
So it's like, and it's like a funny way to like describe somebody being enthusiastic about something.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
But also,
Like she was so horny about that bread.
Shading it a little too.
Yeah, like she was so horny about that bread.
Was it pumpernickel?
Was horny about that bread. Like it was good bread.
Pumpernickel.
Dude, you've never eaten pumpernickel bread.
I've never eaten pumpernickel.
Every time a black person uses the word pumpernickel, it's always to mock white people. But they've never even fucking tried it.
Have you had pumpernickel?
Hell yeah, I've had pumpernickel
Okay.
bread. I'm white, of course I've had pumpernickel bread.
Hey.
I'm like, that shit is fucking all right, I guess. It's not memorable.
Of course not. Okay, pumpernickel or sourdough?
Oh, sourdough.
Sourdough. Okay, so definitely
Sourdough
not
is
having pumpernickel. Then.
Oh, it's not like it's seasonal for a reason, all right? Is it seasonal?
I don't think
you
it's
can get it anytime. It's bread. You can get it anytime you
Pumpernickel
want.
bread.
rye.
Yeah,
Rye.
it's
Dark
like,
rye.
Yeah.
you can get it anytime.
Right, yeah. Pumpernickel is like, hey, man, the weather's changing.
Pumpernickel only
That's
comes
some
out in the spring.
pumpernickel.
Maybe. I don't
That's
know.
some pumpernickel in my periwinkle suit.
Rye is like winter, like,
That dark bread.
yeah.
Dark bread.
Damn. Winter's coming. Get the rye bread.
That's what Batman eats.
I use it to exfoliate my skin.
Oh my god.
too
The
much.
loofah.
All right.
You guys have the appetizer, the rye bread at Temple Records?
Have you?
No.
Oh. But I did hear that the food is like a sushi restaurant in
Yes.
Temple. Let's get back to
Jamie's
that.
kicking it over there.
Just because what I was trying to get at before we got fucking extremely distracted was these bars need to have like, you know, really good record collections. First of all, they need someone to do that and keep that up.
Yep.
Right. Oh no, they had another one in the Seaport. They have one in the brewery there.
Oh, Trillium.
The Trillium has a
of course
dude. They
they do.
spent
Trillium has one?
bro. They spent a fortune. They have a beautiful one with all the vintage shit.
It's over before
Oh.
it started.
They kind of, but you know what the wild thing about that place is? They put it where everyone eats dinner instead of where people drink and after work at the bar.
Yeah.
So they want to like have people playing jazz and everyone's eating, but I think it would be more prudent for people to be playing like Madonna records down on the first floor with the bar.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't say, but wow, I didn't know.
I'm
that.
just saying, it's just weird because people are eating and then it's like someone fucking playing vinyl and it's
Is there one in Bull Market?
there has to be.
I feel like there would be one.
There's
there.
every dumb hipster fucking stupid thing is done at Bow Market, like on a rotation, on a heavy fucking.
I like that place. I don't mind.
Of course you do. You do well at places like that, Herbie.
What does that mean? I do well in places
You know,
like that.
you know what that means.
I do not know what that means. I do not know what that means.
It just
I
because
do well in places like
I'm just saying, like the sensitive whites check a lot of boxes by hanging out with you, Herbie.
sensitive whites. What is a sensitive white?
You know what the sensitive whites are. The Bow Market whites.
You say it. Like, say it.
Dude, I'm gonna have to bleep out like fucking half of this fucking episode. At least, like, I don't think George gives a fuck about those people anymore anyway. So it's good.
No.
I mean,
That
I
is funny.
have my friends, and I know the people at Bow Market would think that joke
we
was
got
funny.
people there.
Be a fucking loser.
Oh my god, that was funny.
Oh shit! The fuck.
Okay,
All right, so fuck. I keep losing what I'm trying to convey to you. So, do you think that like people get it? Do you think people will care that there's that someone's
Not
playing
yet.
vinyl?
Not
Like,
yet.
What do you mean not yet? Like,
Not
like
yet.
I'm thinking like they do care, and then they'll be like, I just want to hear Sabrina Carpenter.
Not yet. I was at my favorite place that I'm horny for, Spy Bar.
Dude, when you do it, it's no bueno.
Yeah, I mean that's because you're saying so. No, I was there and just looking around at the people. They could care less that there was a DJ, and he played 45s all night.
So no one cared about the music. Nobody was like, "Oh, this is fucking awesome."
Like you had a couple of people that kind of like, oh, like either it was from their time because it was an older crowd.
So it's strictly gimmick.
No, they don't get it yet. They don't get it yet. Like this dude was playing 45s on. So to me, I got it right. It was like he was bringing out his best. Not many people have 45s to play. Like many people have 12 inches. So he's a big collector.
But that's what I'm trying to say is like you need people like that involved with your establishment.
He would be the guy
bars,
for that.
Some of these bars are open and they're kind of like, where are we? Like, who's gonna do this?
Yeah, he would be the guy for that. He would be the guy for that for sure. If like the way you say Rich Medina is doing for Dante's Hi-Fi. Yeah. Like it was no, he was killing it, but people don't get it yet. I think it will take time. I would say.
You think they're going to stick? If it's not, I mean,
3 to 5 years.
I just named you 4, right? So there's 4 in Boston. They have to like be doing something.
Some people got it right. Like Temple Records plays the Japanese way that you say.
Yeah. So does Bukowski's.
Bukowski's?
Yeah.
Isn't that like a porno thing?
What?
Bukowski?
What?
Like give her a Bukkake. Sorry.
All right. There's so much to unwrap in what you just said. So you thought we were saying bukkake.
Yeah, it just...
and you described it as that porno thing.
Yeah, I thought it was. What?
I mean, I guess it's kind of a porno thing.
Yeah, okay. The bar's called Buskowski. What is it?
Bukowski.
It's called bukkake.
That's the next hi-fi bar.
Yeah.
Come on down to Bukaki.
Come down to our vinyl-only hi-fi bar, Bukkake.
Japanese bar, the Bukkake.
Bukowski's. You know Bukowski's?
I don't know it.
You've definitely been there, bro.
I've not.
Yes.
When?
It's down by it used to be the old Sherry. Now it's King's. You know the King's bowling alley?
It's under
down
the garage.
by Prudential.
Yeah.
It's like the bar that's built into that parking
there's a bar right next to it. They got like a door guy. It's like super fucking small. They have a kitchen.
No, I've only been to King's. I haven't been to the bar next to it.
They have all of these glasses with names on them. And if you can drink all of their beers, you get a glass. But they literally like offer like 185 different beers.
Yeah. No. I haven't been to that place. Oh, yeah. Okay.
He's been there.
No, I'm telling you, I haven't. And you guys have brought me to some weird places. Definitely not that.
It's not weird. It's fucking
I'm
cool.
just saying you guys have brought me to some weird places.
Wait until we all go to Bukaki's.
Hey, I'll see you guys at Bukaki's.
Adam, there was one night. It was a Sunday night. It was me, him, Ryan Brown, Lazy Boy. I forget, maybe 1 or 2 other people. End up somewhere on West Broadway. This bar, like, there was this dude at the bar, like, looked like he was dying at the bar, like he should not have another drink.
Definitely.
It was like, Whitey's.
Yeah. Like pool table in the back.
Yeah.
It looked like they used to smoke back there, and they just kind of stopped.
Dude, the owner's fucking dad got murdered on that pool table. She's like, my father got shot.
They bring me to weird places.
No, she told me the story, and I'm like, yeah, because I think that she's just like, oh, these kids want to hear the story. I think she was like felt that was part of the.
That's like the shtick at the bar.
The accoutrement of the.
She sells T-shirts.
Like, my dad died here. Like my great granddad.
Apparently, he kicked out some woman, and then she got her husband, and he came and shotgunned him.
Damn. See, but that's the shit right there. Right? Weird bar. I would bring you to Temple Records. You bring me to Whitey's, where some shit like that happened. That's why I said you brought me to some weird places. You have not brought me to Bukowski's as of yet.
Well, that was a place that I went to when I was younger, mostly. So I actually just went there because young college kids and a lot of hardcore kids hang out there. I don't even know what the hardcore.
I was like, what's hardcore kid? What's a hardcore kid?
You know, like they got like X's on their hands.
Oh.
They got
like goth, all black.
No, not goth. They're punk.
Punk
usually. Okay, not all.
You remember
black,
the slab on Newberry Street? Remember up near like
You know what, Herby?
The old Tower Records. The slab.
Yeah.
Punks used to hang out there.
Alston Beat.
Yes, yeah. That kind of.
Herbie, you got to get to know white people better.
I do know white people.
You're like fucking goth, punk, whatever.
No, it just always went hand in hand to me.
They're fucking so opposite. It's insane.
To some, to others, they're the same.
Do we think any of them are going to hi-fi bars in Boston?
I don't think so.
I don't think they don't.
I don't think so.
Well, I don't. The new generation of like, I don't know what they look like.
I don't either.
You know what? I would love to see the kids that in the 90s that were like, you would say hardcore punk. Like I'm talking about spikes and everything.
Why are you doing the fucking
because
quotes?
I would love to see them today. Like, are they fathers?
Yes.
And mothers? Like,
yes.
And are they still?
Yes.
Really?
All the hardcore kids that I know, and they all live in. A lot of them live in Hollywood.
Like the
yes, they are head to toe. What?
Oh, nothing. Sorry.
They are head to toe in fucking tats. They got the fucking hair.
tat.
They got the cars.
Choker.
They're all of that. And
skinny jeans.
a lot of them do like in the West Coast. They do like the Dickies, like the 860, whatever.
Okay. But for the most part, they live.
But they run their
lifestyle
own businesses. They're millionaires. They're fucking. They have mad.
But I'm talking the ones that weren't millionaires that were working at TJ Maxx or something like that. Like,
I don't know. I guess I just hang out with more successful people than
I
you
do.
I guess. I don't know. A lot of hardcore kids. Well, that's not true. Like they're either successful or they're dead.
Okay.
Let's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, a lot of
that about a lot of genres, though.
Yeah, a lot of the hardcore kids like OD
totally.
or just fucking like kill themselves.
I mean, the hardcore kind of blended with like the FSU crew, right?
Yeah.
Like all those, you know what I mean? Like that scene was
in a lot
FSU.
fuck shit up.
Fuck Shit Up crew.
They're like a
80s, 90s.
Like just literally fuck shit up.
Yeah.
they. I don't know if
Which kind of.
They did this. This is before the internet. They did a VHS cassette called what is it? Boston Beatdowns.
Beatdowns, yeah.
And they on video they cornered Moby, like
The singer?
on Lansdowne Street, right? And they beat the fucking piss out of him. And they recorded it on VHS and they put it out on this thing called Boston Beatdown. And it's fucking like Moby.
What?
And he's like, why? Fucking, he's like, fuck. He like performed at Axis. He probably like did a sold out Axis and was all like, I just need some air. And it was like just being on Moby down the street. They were like, that's fucking Moby. Let's kill that
Beat him
dude.
down. Damn. Okay.
They were like, fuck Moby. It's like, dude, fuck Moby.